Okay, what are you going to talk about?
I'm talking about the guilds, the trade unions, and the government in Argentina.
The what?
The trade unions and the government in Argentina.
Trade unions are going to What is the issue you have to discuss?
How far does the conflict between the trade unions and the government affect our future children, the future in Argentina and our children? And well, first I do it with Miele and Faculcano was a good project, and I'm going to say that I don't know if I'm going to read like all the statistics that are in our.
Just the main ones.
Yes.
As to.
Yes, but also I'm going to say that I'm going defend with my opinions, not the opinions of my partners.
Your arguments.
Yes, my arguments, my own arguments are not what we put like Facua.
Okay.
And firstly, a domestic perspective. That is what the teachers and the trade unions of the teachers are reclaiming to the government. First of all, their salaries, that they want a rise of their salaries, which nowadays happen.
What do you want a rise in the salaries?
Because they first el ámbito en el que trabajan is not good. They don't work with children like us. They work with children with problems, family problems, with drugs problems.
We don't have those problems.
Yes, but in the private sector are few of children that have family problems. Maybe.
Okay, we might have more resources maybe.
Yes,
to work
of
that
course.
Out. And macroeconomically, there's also a problem that is affecting all.
Of course, the inflation that is nowadays in our country. But in my opinion, is what I'm going to say. The teachers, they work 4 hours with a 9,000 pesos salary per month, and they have 3 months of vacations, which not all the workers have. So I would say also they work 4 hours, not 8 hours like a lot of workers. So it's not such a not good salary. If you will work 8 hours, all teachers they have 19,000 pesos. That is not a few for living.
So teaching could be an option for you then.
No,
the salary and the vacations, knowing that you like to hang out.
Yes, it's not my passion, but it was my.
Well, we need more teachers, so think about it.
Yes, and I'm going to say example. For example, the policemen that they work 8 hours, they win. A few months ago, they win 13,500 pesos. Now their salary rise, and they are 15,000. And they put their bodies, and they work 8 hours, and they only won a few months ago 4,000 pesos more than a teacher that works 4 hours and they teach. So I think that is a good comparison. And the really issue here is that the policemen, they're not represented like the teachers are with Baradel. For me, Baradel is not a good person, and I will.
Why not?
Because I think first he never was a teacher. He was a prefect.
But he's in the teaching business.
Yes, but I don't know. I'm being a teacher. I'm not going to. I will never. Nunca me dejaría be represented by a
someone
like Baradel. And firstly, I think he goes all the TV shows to make mess to like hurt the government, not only this government, the government of the past years too. And well, that's why I think that the policeman has not a representative like Baradel, and I think that policemen have more issues to ask a rise like the teachers, and as we saw, the policeman has a rise because they have the right to do it, and the teachers may have a lot of conflicts for not doing it, and how the government is now, and the economic problems, the social problems. It's not easy to give money to all the sectors, because if the sorry, if the teachers ask money, the policeman asks money, all the workers will ask money, and we are not economically good to give money. Do like this, for example. In our hand, we do an interview to Patricio Bullrich. My father is a friend of him, so we have the opportunity of doing an interview to him. We not ask too much questions. Esteban, yes, sorry, my fault. Yes, we do not ask so much questions because he do not have a lot of time.
Where did you meet him?
Okay?
Where did you meet him?
No, in his house.
You went to his house?
Yes, because my father has a lot of friends, politics, so we have contacts, and he could, yes,
good.
Was very good.
I want to rise myself, so can you give me the telephone?
Firstly, we asked him how he think about this strike and all that, and he thought that like all of the person, he has the right, and the teacher has the right to do it, but not such huge strike, for example. And he also said that the only perjudicados here are the children, who do not have their teachers to learn and to study. So he said that they have all the rights to do strikes, but they do not have the right to give the children.
You have to do it in a responsible way.
Yes. And I'm going to the comparison before. If a policeman do not do the work, he's fired. So how's like, and if the policeman do a strike, 3 policemen do a strike, the 3 are fired. If a lot do strike, they are fired. And why the teachers not? Basically, it's not such many teachers nowadays, so that's a reason, in my opinion.
Well, there's a difference, because if the police office decides to strike, okay, people might die. No? There's a lot of insecurity and problems might arise. If teachers make a strike, no one would die, and people will be aware of the problem of the low salaries that they get.
I agree, but that's why I think that policemen had not have that salary that's now. They have more, and the teacher has not so much rights like the policemen to do. And the policemen have a right salary with not that huge problems that the teacher had a few months ago. We asked him, obviously, he being Minister of Education, why he can be responsible and do something for the strike and all this. First, he said he's doing something, but he gives the teachers all they ask, and all he can give. He can give a lot of things, so we don't have so idea of that, and we can ask you a lot of questions of that. And then we asked him, if I don't remember, how this is going to, cómo va a seguir esto. So he said that he and of course the Minister of Economy, they're going to do all they can for the class being able to the children. I don't know how to say it. And well, that's all. I do not remember all the questions, but I can say.
Just tell me, like, a conclusion of your investigation.
Well, in my conclusion, all my partners, we think that the only perjudicados here are the children. And we and all of us have to do the better for our future in Argentina. We want to not our children are the children that now they do not have a teacher. They start the class 2 months later. So and also, in my opinion, a conclusion, in my opinion, that not all it's said in the TV is always a fault of the government. And one thing we have to be autocritic, the teachers have to be autocritic, because if you study, if you with 19,000 pesos you can live, and you can live well. It's not that you don't have nothing. You can have very food. You can feed up your children's a family. You can have. So I think that if the teachers work like all 8 hours, they could have a good salary. And in my opinion, that I think that we have to do an autocritic to make a better Argentina, all of us. And I don't know. And that's all.
Thank you very much.